Hi, this is Kate Magic, and you're listening to the Raw Living podcast. Raw Living is Europe's leading raw foods and superfood supplier, and I founded the company back in 2002. In this interview series, I'm talking to some of the people behind the brands that we offer on our shop to find out what exactly is the ethos behind the company. Not just the ingredients that they use and the processes that they use to create the end results, but I'm asking them other questions like how do they show respect for the environment, how do they treat their workers, and their relationship to the farmers who grow the crops. All the companies that we work with are putting huge amounts of dedication and commitment into creating products that are benefiting not just you, but also the whole ecosystem, the planet, the people. And with this series, I'm hoping to show insights into that. When you're shopping with these companies, you're really not just investing in your health, you're truly investing in a better world for us all. My guest today is Iris from ANGAN. I'm really looking forward to chatting with her about her beautiful line of skincare products from Iceland. Hi Iris, how are you today?
I'm great. Hi Kate.
I'm really looking forward to learning more about the products. I've been using them, only just a couple of weeks now, but I really love them. Can you just introduce yourself and the range to us?
Yeah, sure. And thank you so much for having me, Kate. My name is Iris, and I'm the founder and skincare architect of ANGAN Skincare, which is an Icelandic sustainable skincare line. The origin of our company, it started 7 years ago. My background is actually not from the skincare industry or nothing in that matter. So me coming into this era was just so unpredictable. So I'm an architect, and I started architecture in Copenhagen. So my origin is a lot in creativity and background in sustainability and all of those things. But in the middle of my work in Copenhagen after my studies, I got a discus prolapse in my neck. And that's really, really hit me. I had to stop working because it was really giving me a lot of pain in my right arm. And those like stinging sensations. So I couldn't use my mouse or I couldn't use my hands to draw on the computer. And it was really like a frightening moment because that's what I thought my purpose was. I was going to be an architect and a designer and really was so excited for that. But I also knew I had to listen to my body and I needed to take time from work and really heal myself. And I knew it wasn't going to happen just straight away. I knew I needed to take good time off to really, heal my body and really get things into a better place. I had been playing around with a byproduct. So my husband, he has a company called Saltverk. So it's a sustainable sea salt producer in Iceland. And at that time, he was traveling back and forth and building up his company. So I was playing around with a byproduct that is a very mineral dense salt with high in minerals, potassium, magnesium, all of these amazing minerals. And I thought like this could be a part of my ritual while I was healing myself, creating bath salts and a salt scrub and using this product to really, like the sea salt is very high in these minerals, so it's really getting the inflammation down, working in the nerve system as well. So really loved playing around with this in my healing, process. But I never thought this was something that I was going to be doing later on. So when we were thinking about a little bit later in this journey, we were thinking about moving back home, as my husband had his company there, and I really just got this feeling I needed to do something more with this. So it took like a leap of faith, and resigned my job and moved to Iceland, and that's pretty much when I started ANGAN, and those were the two products that I started with. And actually one of the best sellers is the salt scrub, and we have as well the bath salt. So
just to clarify, you're using a residue of the saltwerk product, and that's what makes it so sustainable.
Yeah, because the sea salt is produced with geothermal energy up in the West Fjords. So they're just using the Earth's power to evaporate seawater and create this amazing sea salt product. And also, like I mentioned, the byproduct, which they harvest in the end of the process, it's very bitter in taste. So it's not a salt that you would use for food, but it actually has more of the essential minerals and the magnesium that is amazing for the body. And I thought, like, we need to utilize this amazing raw ingredient instead of just washing it back into the ocean. And nobody at that time was really doing any bath salts or really creating to the story of the Icelandic bathing ritual. So for me, it was just like, I need to get these products out there, and this storytelling about, the Icelandic bathing culture, and also using the wild picked herbs. And that's pretty much what we've been doing, and growing our collection from there.
Yeah, Iceland is really one of my favorite places in the world. It's really impossible to describe unless people have been there, but it's the quality of the air and the quality of the water. There's just a purity and a cleanliness to everything. And that's why I love having the Icelandic products here. We used to have the Modir Jord sauerkrauts that I loved, and we have the Saltwerk, and we have Isling's Hollister, and you're really getting a feel of Iceland if you can't be there. And I feel like your skincare products are the first skincare products that I've found that really encapsulate that Icelandic energy in skincare as well.
I'm so happy to hear you say that, because this is so important to me. And the word Angan means scent. And it's more of a old word to use about like scent or a fragrance. But for me, it's like it's always been also about the experience. And my background in architecture, and it's also much about the senses, but as well about the environment and utilizing ingredients and utilizing the things around you. So being more really looking at Iceland and what it really has and possesses, and trying to create some experiences in form of a product for people to enjoy, and really like get some, awaken some emotions, awaken some feelings of being in nature, or having some kind of a experience. I think that's so important. And the first products with the bath salts as well, that was really trying to take people to the place of bathing in wild Icelandic nature. We have so many beautiful wild pools around our country where you can smell the birch or the Arctic thyme around you. So, and having all these amazing minerals and natural minerals in your body. So it was so important to really capture this feeling. And I'm so happy that you...
Yeah, and I feel like it's ritualizing those experiences as well. So you're not just taking a bath or a shower, you're not just putting some face cream on, but you're enjoying that whole ritual of it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think also the message with our products is about taking care of yourself. I mean, this happened to me for a reason. I think it was a good wake-up call for me as well. And to really think about the products can also be this time of the day that you really nurture yourself and you're in the now, and it's a time for you to really, you know, think about and really be in your body. You are using the products, because it's like in this fast world, it's so easy to get distracted or be in your mind or not connect really, you know, connect with yourself. So I think it's also, for example, both like for the bath salts where you're creating a bath ritual, or if you're having a mask ritual, or then you really are, for example, blending up the mask. So our mask is in a powder form, so you activate it each time. What I love about that, it's like you really have to create a space for, you know, blending your product and being mindful of, you know, doing this ritual with yourself.
Can you tell us about some of the products? Could you want to start with the bath salts and the body scrub?
Yeah. So the first products, like I mentioned, were the products based on the mineral salts. And we have two types of bath salts. So we have like a refreshing blend of birch. So it's contains like the mineral salt, birch leaves, and refreshing essential oil blend. And the other type of bath salts is the seaweed bath salt. And that's the detoxifying blend that has a very relaxing, really relaxing aroma. So it's really more of like, the detox and relax, and the other one is more refreshing. So it's so nice after what kind of mood you're in, what type of bath salt you would choose. Because I think it's always different what you need. So I love like having these different types. And as for the body scrub, what I love about that product is like it has these amazing basil which we have grinded down, so it's a very, very fine salt together with amazing nourishing oils as well. So it's all about like scrubbing and exfoliating dry skin, and it also has so much oils in it, so it really hydrates the skin as well. So it's pretty much two products in one, which I love about that. So it's about like scrubbing, but also having this amazing moisturizing benefit. I'm really like getting the hydration under the skin after we have removed the dry old skin cell on the body. And it's also great for stretch marks, and if you have cellulite and stuff like that, you really want to regenerate the skin and activate lymphatic drainage. So it's a really powerful product, and it's one of our best sellers. So I think it's really a wonderful product. So after these two, we added two body oils to our line, and we have one that's called Volcanic Glow, and it's had some amazing shimmering body oil that
I love it.
So it really, like, for me, it was about like the concept of the volcanic eruption and volcanic glow, so giving that beautiful shimmer, but as well like having a very regenerating and a nourishing blend of oils together with natural minerals that really creates just this natural glow. It's not over empowering, but still it's nice to put like on your hands or on your neck or cheeks, as well as just the whole body. So it's pretty versatile. And it has such a beautiful flowery aroma. And then the other body oil is so much the other end. It's more of a earthy scent, and it's more thick and hydrating. It has birch oil that is in-house created for the oil, as well as it's targeting more hydration. So it has as well avocado oil, hemp, and other natural amazing oil that really work on firming the skin. So it's also good for, stimulating and really firming up the skin with the botanic bliss.
And what about the face oil? Tell us about that.
Yeah. So last autumn, we were so excited to launch 2 products in our face line. And it was a cleanser and a face oil. And for me, it's like the 2 essential steps to start with. I know for people, it can be overwhelming, talking about skincare products, what to have and what not to, and how many steps and everything. But for me, I thought it was essential to start to launch these products together, because I would say these would be the essential step to start with, to have a good cleanser and the good face oil. And so our Arctic Youth face oil is an amazing, beautiful blend of soothing, age-defying, and regenerating oils. We create our Icelandic botanical complex, so which is a nutrient botanical blend with 5 different Icelandic wild herbs that really targets, both inflammation and getting all the vitamins and phytonutrients you want for your skin. And as well as we are using Arctic berry seed oils that are really high in antioxidants, regenerating, and really potent in nutrients and vitamins. So I really think like this is just a really big vitamin cocktail for your skin. So you really feel that your skin soothes, as well as it really enhances firmness, and it's calming and really regenerating. And for me, the idea of this product is I've always had very sensitive skin and been, very cautious on what to use on my skin. So I have rosacea, and it can easily be inflamed if I put this and that on my skin. So for me, it was like, I want to create a blend that really, works for sensitive skin as well as other skin types, and really delivers, the results that you want to see. You want to see that really your skin is regenerating, and you want to see it glow, though it's not really, aggravating your skin.
Well, I have to say that's what really sold me on the line, because we met briefly in July, and I knew the products would be amazing because the salt is amazing.
Yeah.
So I knew that the products would be fantastic, but also you do have incredible skin, so I was like, yes, we have to have some of that.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, I mean, I think like it's so funny, like not being a skincare enthusiast before, but like really diving into the science, the ingredients, and just loving to be kind of, as I call myself, skincare architect. It's all about the play of nature and science in another perspective that I was working in my architecture as well. So it's like it's such a fun place to be, and so thankful also to be able to create products that really are helping people, and they're seeing results and really enjoying, using them.
You recommend using the rollers. Can you tell us about that with the oil?
Yeah, definitely. We have both tools of the face roller and as well a gua sha, and these products are very good for activating and firming and sculpting the skin. By using these tools, they also help with penetration, but they're pretty, the roller is more gentle on the skin, while the gua sha is more like a scraping tool, if you'd say, like but not in a hard way, but it's like more, activating the lymphatic and the nerve, the muscles of the skin. But it's good to use those after you've applied the face oil, so you can use that as well to glide, and that will be easier penetrated into the skin as well. And also with what I want to mention with the face oil, it's also it's for me it was important, it could be used for everyone. So it's like it doesn't have any oils that it could congest, so it's don't congest the skin. It's also for oily skin types, or that have easy to get breakouts. because the oils, they don't create any pimples. They're very very light and also cleanses the skin as well. So it's often if people have oily skin, they're afraid of using face oils, but it's all about using the right type of oils. So that really can make a difference.
We have a line called Honey Gal Organics, and they do a really lovely face cream, which is mostly honey and aloe vera and not a lot else. But aside from that, I've more or less moved into face oils over the last few years, because I just feel there's more of a purity to oils on your skin.
Yeah, I mean, totally. I totally agree with that. I mean, you're getting a product that is 100% pure and not diluted in any way, and all the active ingredients really penetrate well with an oil-based product. So for me, I think that a face oil is so essential in your skincare step. It's a good cleanser and a good face oil. So I would always say that.
Amazing. Well, we've just got a small selection of the products on the website at the moment, but I'm hoping that we'll keep adding more as we go along. So maybe we'll get you back at some stage when we've added some more products on, and you can tell us what else you're up to and what else you're making. But anything else you want to tell us about today?
Yeah, just mention that all of our products are, cruelty-free and vegan. And we also have our own production. So we create all our products in-house in our own facilities here in Reykjavik. And I think that's also important because we create small batches and we can really, know about all the ingredients and, have connection with our suppliers. So we know what goes into every bottle we make. And I really think that's something that is really important for people to know. And we really cherish that. And also,
I do really want to make it out to the Westfields one day. I don't drive, so it's not so easy, but I will eventually. I'll make it out to go and see.
Yeah, definitely. Westfjords, that's also one of our lines that we created, the Westfjords line. It's because we have so much inspiration from there. It's such a beautiful, pure place in wild nature, has amazing natural wild pools around, and you get, pure herbs that grow around the deep fjords, and the salt is produced there. So it's definitely a place you gotta visit, and it's such an inspirational place.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time today. And thank you for being a skincare architect and helping us get some of that beautiful Icelandic energy into our homes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me, Kate. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for listening. You can check out the products we've been talking about by visiting Raw Living, rawliving.co.uk. And if you haven't got an account already, then do sign up. You get £5 off your first order. And also, please do like, subscribe and share this podcast. It really does help.